يا سيدي تسلم يا سيدي. Anyone has a question or something to say? Whatever? No. Hmm? Parlez-vous français? Oui, oui. Oui, oui, non, non, chérie. Yeah. Charles Aznavour, he died, passed away. You know? Charles Aznavour? Huh? Yamina, you know him? Charles Aznavour, you know him? Allah yarhamu.
Décédé.
Hein?
Décédé. Tawafa.
Tawafa.
Décédé.
MashaAllah, he gave so much pleasure to people. Allah rewards him for this. Inshallah. He rewards people who are giving pleasure to people. Yes. What we should say what we should say. Anyone has an aspiration? Say it, you have a question? He's also said. That is said, and this is also said. Is the name also said? Shahid? Are you a Shahid? Okay. MashaAllah. I was thinking Said. Huh? Said is good. Shahid is very, MashaAllah, very strong name, powerful name. Habt ihr Sohbat? Ist das auf dem Herzen? Nee, alles Paletti. Gut. Wie? Alles super, ja, es ist ja super. MashaAllah. And yes? Huh? Where he is buried? Charles Aznavour? That's it. Yes, please, Astaghfirullah. For the daily wear. Best time is after Fajr, I think. After Fajr is good. It's a good time. After Fajr is a very good time. If you can do it regularly, it's good. If not, doesn't matter. Make it any time. Tahajjud time, there's other prayers. Normally. Also, you can do it that time. It's not fixed, but it's preferable, I think, after Fajr, and if you can make it regularly, it's also preferable. If you can make everything in one run, it's also preferable. Then you are free to make it any time also. You can divide it also during your day because you have things to do. Not everyone can do this. I know actually no one, except maybe Sheikh Mehmet. Sheikh Muhammad, maybe Sheikh Yahya, but he's also busy, he must drive bus. He makes a zikr during the driving. That is why he's landing in Frankfurt. He had to go to Hamburg, but he's landing in Frankfurt, making zikr. Yes. We had an interesting talk just now with some brothers downstairs after the dinner, and it's about the tariqah. Somebody was saying that what they were saying, Sheikh Said? Huh? You said this about Naqshbandi Tariqat. Huh? What was it? That Naqshbandi, not Shahid. You are Shahid? Huh? No, Said, Sheikh Said. Huh? Tariqat Naqshbandiya, Tariqat Aliyah, the highest Tariqat. No, that was a subject. And it is true. It is true. It is the highest tariqat, you can say. For everything there is a highest. For everything there is a best. Allah has the best for everything, and the highest for everything, and the nearest for everything. And so superlative, He has, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Doesn't mean that the other who are lower have less value. That is, no, can't be. This can't be. In the sight of Allah, everything is the same value. Value. Yes, everything is from Allah. Everything, every level has a right, and is from Allah Almighty. But there is highest. There is highest. What is the meaning of this? Whenever he was saying, Resto Ya Sayyidina, Manager Sultan, he was saying that, no, the Prophet, he was saying, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that everything what Allah gave to him in his chest, yes, I gave it, he said, I gave it to the chest of Abu Bakr. I poured it into the chest of Abu Bakr Siddiq. What Allah poured in my chest, I poured it in the chest of Abu Bakr Siddiq. What is the meaning? It's the secrets. Highest secrets. Highest secrets was given to Abu Bakr Siddiq. And he was his first Khalifa, his first after Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He is. Also they say that, and this is something, some people they will complain. They say that after Sayyidina Muhammad, in the creation, after Sayyidina Muhammad coming, Abu Bakr Siddiq. They say, Amana wa sadaqna. What shall we say? They didn't say the prophets, this prophet, that prophet, they said Abu Bakr Siddiq. Allahu Akbar. Protest. Yes. Also they protest when we say, in the presence of other tariqats, I did this mistake in Germany. I said that a real murid, the shadow of the Sheikh, a real murid in the Naqshbandi tariqat, he is higher than any Sheikh of any other tariqat. Astaghfirullah. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. There were some guests, they never came back. And they are also shooting at us through YouTube. They try to shoot at us through the channels. It was a big mistake. It was foolish for me to say this. You must look who is there. I cannot say in any opportunity, any occasion, these things. But if he would know this guest, he wouldn't mind, because when I say this, it has no meaning also. Because I don't know this. I don't know what is a murid. I don't know what is a sheikh. I even don't know what is a beginner. Because I tried since 40 years to be a beginner. But it's still not. I don't know. Because if you slap me, I get angry. And that is not the state of the beginner. The state of the beginner is you slap me and I say, thank you, my brother. Very good. My ego is much worse, give me another one. No. I said, wow, what are you doing? Don't you know who am I? Even if you look at me strange, it's enough. I cannot carry. Yes. So we don't know, but we repeat. We repeat what the Sheikh is saying. Yes, we repeat. The Sheikh said it, and we hope that our Sheikh is with us in his spiritual presence, and we repeat what he said. Maybe we understand. You may understand. MashaAllah. And he said that the murid, the real murid of the Naqshbandi Tariqat, he is higher than the Shuyukh from any Tariqat. He was saying, La ilaha illallah. And yes, and we said that there is difficulty if a Sheikh passes away, that the followers, the Khalifa, to be clear, he is the Khalifa and accepted from all. Difficult. Not easy. Even in Prophet's time was very difficult. The Prophet passed away, they couldn't carry it. Sayyidina Ali, he couldn't carry. He couldn't speak, I think. One couldn't speak, the other could not walk. I don't know if Osman couldn't walk and Sayyidina Ali couldn't speak, or Sayyidina Ali couldn't walk and Sayyidina Osman couldn't speak. One of them. Well, it was like this. They were paralyzed when the Prophet went. Paralyzed. Partly paralyzed. And Sayyidina Umar, he was not accepting. He was saying no. Anyone saying, my sword's ready, head off. Anyone saying the Prophet passed away, okay, you also passed away. He was ready. And Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq was the only one who kept he kept it. He was saying who was worshipping Sayyidina Muhammad, he just went. Who was worshipping Allah, Allah is mawjood. Allah is there. And he became Khalifa, and they were all agreeing, and then there was some misunderstanding which they used later. It became difficult between people already after the Prophet, which is natural. It's natural because it's a light, the best light ever on this earth, most strong, most shining, most clear, most perfect, most beautiful light on earth ever is going physically, the physical light is going. Of course, darkness coming up. It's like a law. Light is going, as much as light is going, coming the darkness up. Which is, you can see in the different, they start to have different ideas. They are not one. Important to be one. You have to agree with Allah in all matters. And you have to agree with Prophet ﷺ in all matters. You have to agree with your Sheikh in all matters. And you may look for one brother, you may agree with him in all matters. This gives power. This gives you power. If you have different opinions, different ideas, coming weak. Now, it's 1,500 years past away. And now, you cannot find two Muslims with the same opinion. Everyone has his own opinion. He's very proud also of his opinion. Yes. Educating. They are educating us. Every day They are television, speeches, brainwashing, and all kinds of things to say you must have your own opinion. If you don't have your own opinion, you are nothing. To agree with somebody, who are you agree? It's very strange. You are nothing. They should kill you also. To agree with someone. What do you mean? To agree in all matters with someone. This is very strange thinking today. You cannot find it, and people, they don't understand this at all. They are in the opposite. And so, there was difficulties after the Prophet, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and he gave it to Abu Bakr, the secrets. He didn't take everything with him. And he was saying, Salaamu Alaikum, I take everything with me, my secrets, my light. I go to Allah Almighty, do what you want, what you can. No. He's with his ummah still, with his people, with his ummah, and he left two things, as he said himself. I will leave you two things, and that is Holy Quran and my family. And family is two, is blood family and spiritual family. Both. He's leaving. Yes? For us. That he said to everyone, it is for everyone, to know for everyone. And then, which maybe not for everyone, is that he left, so to say, part of his soul he left here also. That is that secret, the secrets, what he was saying when he said, I poured into the chest of Abu Bakr Siddiq, what Allah poured in my chest. I left it as an heritage in Abu Bakr Siddiq. He carries that. I left it. I didn't take it with me. No. I left it in the world to be used. To use that secret, my secret. No? Yes. It is to be used. And Abu Bakr Siddiq, before he passed away, he gave it to Salman al-Farsi. He gave it. Salman al-Farsi gave it to the son of Abu Bakr Siddiq. The son of Abu Bakr Siddiq, he gave it to Jafar as-Sadiq, and so on and so on. They kept it. It's a trust, biggest trust. That is why the Naqshbandi Tariqat is the highest Tariqat. As much as we can say, no? Because it is still there. And Maulana Sheikh, he left for us Sheikh Muhammad. And it is a perfect, as he was perfect in his life, and being perfect and doing perfect, and perfecting us also as much as possible. And he was perfect in that he left us the perfect Khalifa, the perfect guide for us now in this time. Yes, he left it. He left him for us. We have to understand, anyone believing in Maulana Sheikh Nazim, he must accept it, and you must follow. Yes? It's not easy. Yeah? As we said, the example of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it's not easy. If you love someone, and we don't know how the companions, they loved the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You know that happened. What happened to them? It's not easy, not an easy thing. But you have to follow the will and follow the heritage of your Sheikh. he left Sheikh Muhammad, and he left that one. We were thinking maybe that one or that one, we didn't know. Then he made it clear. He made it clear, he prepared it and he made it clear that Sheikh Muhammad is his follower. And he was the most, and is still the most unspectacular one. Everyone else who was, maybe we were thinking, they have some appearance, big appearance somehow. Yes? Sheikh Muhammad not. He's very unspectacular, and one of the biggest signs and the truest signs is that he didn't want it. Not at all. It was he hated it, you can say. As he was hating to give suhbah, you could see in his face also, especially now it's different, but at the beginning, it still is a little, like, he hates it, and he's right. Because Shah Naqshband, he was saying in his rules, there are some rules you can find also in the tradition of Shah Naqshband, and there's some rules, and three of the rules is that he said at one point to his murids, never be imam, never lead a zikr, and never, if you feel the urge to teach and to speak, to teach something to people, resist. Resist strongly. Yes. And you remember, he tries to resist, but he has to, he has to speak. And he make it short, and clear, and only what is necessary. MashaAllah. And he is straight and trustworthy. For me personally, I was agreeing anyway with Maulana's decision and preparation. But personally, to be convinced, I was from his trustworthiness, sincerity and trustworthiness, the straightness, this unspectacular. This very modest. He's just the most important characteristics for such a thing he has. So, and he's trustworthy. And Maulana was saying a few times in his lifetime about his son, he was saying, that is my Khalifa. Yeah, and 2 times I think he said, he has 70 times more power than me. And we always said, oh, Sheikh, you are Qutub Zaman, Sheikh. Sahib Zaman, what do you mean, 70 times more power? I couldn't understand it actually. It was difficult, but I left it until we came across the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ when he said, from 100 powers, Allah let me use only one. The rest, the 99 powers, will use in the end of time, in Akhir Zaman, Sayyidina Mehdi alayhi salam, who is coming from my family. He will have the permission to use the 99 left power units, let's say. I'm only using one. That doesn't mean that Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he has less power than Mehdi alayhi salam. No. Most powerful being in whole creation is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's clear. But there is permission. There is permission. must be, they have power. As we said yesterday, every saint has power to finish any evil in this whole universe with one breath. Lowest rank saint, he may finish evil in the whole universe with one breath. This is the potential of a saint, potential power. But he cannot. He's not. Allah doesn't let him do this. It's written. He has a plan. It's written. Must happen. These things, what is happening over here, has to happen. And when Mahdi alayhi salam is coming, he has. So he will work with miracles. All kind of miracles. Only miracles. Not normal steps like usually. Normal steps. Prophet was using only one. We went normal steps. Also he used miracle, but not, he could go from, when he had to go, when they want to kill him in Mecca, and he went to Medina, he could go with, also he can say Bismillah, and he's in Medina. Not a problem. You see, but it is not. He went, he had to hide in the cave. There were so many things happening in the cave. Naqshbandi Tariqat was founded there in that cave also, when he was there. With Abdul Khari Rajlawani, this miraculous things. And he takes 3 weeks, 4 weeks to come to Medina. And people are receiving him and they were waiting for him. And before they had a boycott, they were starving, they had so many difficulties. Everything was step by step. For what? For us to learn any step of our lives. You can't find any aspect of life in which you say, from that aspect of life I cannot find anything from the Prophet. No. Every aspect of life you may find from the Prophet. Every. It's perfect. And he said also everything, what is going to happen until the Yawm al-Qiyamah. Everything. Yes. This the Sheikh, he may tell you, Maulana. And so we are following, and that is, we understand that for Sheikh Muhammad, what Maulana meant, it's not that he has more power. No? He said, always he was speaking simply English, simply. But on the point, more power is, he has more power to use it. He has 70 doors this time for Sheikh Muhammad is opening 70 more doors to use that power. You see? That is also logical, and it is tradition that with every new Sheikh there was more opening for the people. With everyone. Every Sheikh. They make also conditions. Before they pass away, they say, you are my Khalifa, and that Khalifa is saying, no, I'm not accepting, I have condition. Grand Sheikh Abdullah Dagestani said, I have condition. And they said, what do you mean condition? You're becoming Khalifa. No, I'm not accepting. Only when everything what I say, if I speak about a maqam in my sohbah, everyone listening, doesn't matter who is there, maybe by chance or by will or anything, anyone who is listening, my words in that sohbah, he must reach that maqam, he must reach that state at one time of his life or even after his life, but he must reach, that soul must reach that maqam from which I am speaking. If you make it Allah, if you give permission, I'm ready to be Khalifa. If not, no. They were like this. And Maulana Shaykh Nazmi was putting more, and everyone was putting more. Maulana said, who is hearing my name must be saved, or I'm not taking. Yes. And like this they were, and Shaykh Muhammad, I don't know what he was saying, if he had also condition, I don't know. But they gave him 70 more doors of power this time. And it's coming. It's not coming from, obvious to make it obvious from one day to the other for everyone. No. It's appearing, slowly appearing, and the appearance needs time. To fulfill, also for himself. He was wondering what happened to him also, I think. Sheikh Mehmet. He was, and all these whole people on the whole world to be responsible. And now so many things became clear. He changed so many things. It became clear, more perfect. Every time when he comes, he's more perfect. He has a different attitude to Europe now. You can see it. It's very changed, a lot of change. His visits, they are so heartful, so joyful. And last visit was like Maulana's visit, Also the things happening, following with the cars, 5 cars, trying to be the first, and making, like in the Hollywood movies, like in the old time in London. When it was red, doesn't matter, going, follow the Sheikh, you must be there. There was terrible accidents and things happening. That's again starting. Yes, when they realize who Sheikh Mehmet is and his love, and it's a different appearance, but it's becoming clear, more and more, every time more perfect, every time more perfect. And he has amazing power. I was witness also that he has amazing power. And it is all very concentrated in him. He is very quick and straight, and what is necessary. That is actually a law in Tariqat, what is necessary. This is now necessary for us. Now. People have to know this. And there's people, they follow different things. One sheikh is saying there's 3 sheikhs. He said there is 3 rivers coming to the ocean. I never saw this. In Naqshbandi Tariqat or any other Tariqat also, I didn't see that. That there is 2 Khalifas or 3. The king, he has 3 crown princes, or only 1 crown prince? The king. There's princes. Princess is okay. They are sheikhs, big sheikhs. Oh yes. But this is princes. And then there's 1 crown prince. This is a law, divinely law. Not 2 crown princes. No, 1. How can be 3? What is this? No, can't be. No. And Sheikh Muhammad, he was saying sometimes, they are accepting us or not. If they don't accept us, bye-bye, salam alaikum. I'm not in need. I'm not in need of any more need. No. I have no need. I'm not in need. I'm not running after anyone. They do what they do. And they are responsible. We do what we do, he said. Anyone, welcome. Must be clear. There was a group, Nazimiyya, from Sheikh Hisham, that was Nazimiyya, they called themselves. We are Tariqa Nazimiyya, Naqshbandiya Nazimiyya, they said. And then, Abdul Malik, my son, is a very good wire for Sheikh Mehmet. He's asking everything, mashallah, and he's getting answers all the time. It's very easy, more easy than with Maulana, actually. With Maulana, it was not easy to ask questions. First of all, you think 1 hour, 2 hours, or a few days if you ask that question. Then you approach his he's so majestic, and then you say, I can't get it out. It was very difficult to ask questions. And I always had to ask questions for everyone, you know. It was my job. With Sheikh Mohammed, it's much easier. Much easier somehow. Because he is not so, you know, he's easy. You ask and you get also the answer quickly and on the point. It's amazing. Abdul Malik, he was answering a question because they invite him. This Nazimiyya group, they invite also me. They invite Abdul Malik, you know, to come there to support them for zikr, for event, making music. You know, they use us, actually. You know, I always say yes. Because they are also our brothers, doesn't matter. We say yes. Then Abdul Malik, he was also invited, you know, Shamsuddin, in Holland. And then he was invited, and then he said, Sheikh Mohammed, shall I go? Then he was very angry. He gave a very powerful lesson. Maybe you saw it on the video. He was very, very upset, very angry, very straight. Said there is no Nazimiyya. This is not existing. Don't go there. Don't have anything to do with them. Nothing. Let them go. Masalam. Very angry, he got very jala in that moment. You see? No joking. Finish. This video was very strong. It was Abdul Malik directly, he sent it everywhere. Coming in the answer from Sheikh Hisham and coming in an answer. He's saying, no, we are not insisting on Nazimiyya. He was about the name. No need. And Sheikh Mohammed was also there. He said, okay, no name. They put it on the name, but it's not the name. It's not the name that's important. No, it's not it. Not that. You have only one Sheikh. That is what I learned from Maulana Sheikh Nasir in my life. You have only one Sheikh in your life. A living Sheikh, you must have, first of all, you must have a Sheikh, a living Sheikh. Secondly, he's only one, not two. Because if you have two, definitely comes this day, you ask the Sheikh an important question, may I move to Australia? Far travel, you have to ask. Sheikh saying, why not? Australia is good. You go to the other Sheikh, you have two Sheikhs. He says, no, don't go now. Wait half a year, and then we look. Finish. You are stuck. You need one Sheikh who has the eye, see your destiny, sees to Australia, no problem. He knows. One Sheikh. Not two or three, or I don't know. There is Sheikhs and you can ask them advice. That is not a problem. You can ask any brother. Any brother. We are brothers. We are asking advice of each other. Yes, it's not a problem. And if we don't get sufficiently answered and we are not content with answers, not satisfied, then we must ask the Sheikh. Yes, if it is clear, no need to ask the Sheikh. But if there is something, and the brothers, for instance, I cannot give you advice, you are not satisfied with it, you can ask me, even order me to ask the Sheikh, or you ask the Sheikh yourself. It's like this. This is like this is the order. And alhamdulillah, it's getting more clear. It's more clear. Anyone has a question on this subject? Alhamdulillah. Jahi, was war noch was Wichtiges? Vorhin?
Was wir jetzt machen?
Hm?
Was wir jetzt machen?
Was denn?
Was fragst du? Ich hab's nicht.
Nee, was wir vorhin noch da unten besprochen haben, ob da noch was ein wichtiger Punkt noch war. Nee, ne? Fällt dir jetzt auch nicht ein. Fällt uns schon wieder ein, Inshallah.
Ja, weil dann haben wir über Sheikh Mohammed auch gesprochen.
Ja, das war ja.
Ja, das müssen wir hier noch besprechen. Das haben wir jetzt
Ja, das war ja das.
Das ist
ja
gut.
okay.
Das
Anyway,
ist ganz wichtig auch, um
ist wichtig.
zu verstehen, was für eine Stelle hat Sheikh
Ja.
Mohammed für
Ja.
uns. Ja. Besonders auch für die alte Garde, sage ich mal. Die Leute, die 20, 30 Jahre mit Maulana Sheikh Nasir
Ja.
waren. Und jetzt.
Ja,
Wie haben wir Sheikh Mohammed zu positionieren in unserem
Ja.
Leben? Was hat er für einen Stellenwert?
ja.
Wo sind wir noch mit Maulana, Sheikh Nasir in Verbindung und wo tretet Sheikh Mohammed auf?
Ja.
Das ist diese Frage.
He's perfect. He's perfect, mashallah. He's just perfect. I asked him so many questions also for other people. And in the beginning I was thinking, what if he's answering from Sharia. Always from Sharia, he's asking from that. Then there was a very strange situation with a marriage thing, issue, with a Oriental lady from Far East, or almost Far East, and a German one, which is terrible. Families, they are freaking out, a German one. And not only this German, he was divorced, and he had 2 children. That was for that family. I mean, it was, I didn't see it, but they insisted somehow, and there was no other option in the end than to ask Sheikh Mehmet. And I was thinking, if they ask him, no chance. And he was very easy. He said to them, that family, do they have another suggestion, another man for her? I said, no. No, she refused some, and now at the moment there's no. If no other, marry. Then I woke up, I was saying, Allahu Akbar. What an answer. Not from Sharia, no. From his heart. Directly what Maulana is saying, he is saying. Not from the aus der Retorte, Schema F. Nee. From his heart. Individual for everyone. MashaAllah. Like Maulana. MashaAllah. And so many other examples, MashaAllah. Let's go to sleep, inshallah, to rest. ومن الله توفيق بحرمة الفاتحة.